So already we have discussed about the first 8 consonants which are represented in straight strokes. They are called as explodents. So next 8 strokes we are going to see. So next 8 strokes are here. Letter F, V, T, H, that is it. We spell it as a it. And next TH it is the. Yes, it is the. S, Z, SH means ish. It sounds as, when you write SH, it sounds as ish. Next ZH, it is G. Yes. So here I wrote letters. When you write these letters, it sounds as like so. First, when you write F, F, V, V. TH if you write, sometimes it sounds it. When you write TH, it sometimes sounds like T. It is S, S, Z, G sound. It sound, when you write Z, it sounds G. SH, when you write SH letter, it sounds ish. And when you write ZH, it sounds G. So, how you will write letter F in shorthand means you have to write light stroke, that is F means like so you have to represent. These all are upright or sloping curve strokes. Yes, so these all consonants are represented by upright or sloping curves. All these are represented upright or sloping curves that are called consonants. What we call them as consonants. Yes. So how to represent F in shorthand means you have to write this curve on the line. Light stroke. It is light stroke. So when you write fat, how you will write that? F should be right like this. You have to write F like this. And if you want to write safe spelling, when you write safe spelling in shorthand, it is in the middle. So when you write F only, you have to represent this curve. Next, V. So when you write letter V in shorthand, same stroke you have to write, but it should be written in dark. Yes, you have to write darkly. Yes, F and V are pair letters. So F should be light stroke and V should be dark stroke. So when you write VAT, value added tax, the meaning of VAT is value added tax, you know that. Next, save. When you write save, it is in the middle. So when you write V's letter in that save spelling, you have to represent V like so. This curve you have to represent this stroke. Next, TH, it. So when you take word thigh or wreath, what is the meaning of wreath? So wreath, it is nothing but garnish. Yes, its meaning is garnish. So when you want to write these words, you have to represent at the word letters TH. When you write TH letter here, so what you have to represent means you have to represent this stroke, this curve. Yes, it is a lighter one. It is lighter one. It should be written on the line. You have to write on the line. Next, again, when you write TH, D, yes, when you want to write thigh or wreath, here wreath E is not there. Its meaning is garnish. And when you write E means covering, surrounding something, surrounding with something. So when you cover surrounding with something, you have to add E in its spelling. So when you write this TH, then you have to write this dark one. Same symbol. When you write darkly, children, better to darken the middle of that stroke. Yes, every stroke should be length of 1/6 per inch. Per inch, how much you know? So 1/6 of inch you have to write. So why? Because I am saying afterwards when you learn more about this, you have to write that strokes by prolonging it, and you have to write half stroke of it. Yes, it is the constant size. It is, these consonants are having some constant size also. That length you have to write 1/6 of length of inch. In inch you have to write it 6th of its size. So here if you take S, yes, it sounds yes, seal, base. Yes, it's starting S is there, in between S is there. So when you want to write S, it is opposite of this curve. Opposite curve you are going to write. It is a lighter one. Yes, so it is a lighter one. And next Z. Z will sound as a G. G. It is a first when it is having G. Z. It Geel. How we will spell? We spell it as a Geel. And next here Bij. So Bij. It is between. Between there is a Z. By having between, how you have to write this Z letter means it is a dark one. It is a dark one. Yes. Okay. Now SH, when you write SH in the word, so it spells as a ish. So when it sounds as a ish, so what you have to write when you write she, SH you are writing here she. Yes, when you spell it, you are pronouncing it as a she. So when it is sounding like so, you have to write SH letter. Yes, so how you have to write. And dash, if you want to write dash means it is also having SH and it is sounding ish, dash, ish. So when it is coming ish sound, you have to write this curve on the line only. It is a lighter one. Yes, ish sound is having lighter one. That is, the curve is lighter one. Next, ZH. ZH means we will pronounce it G. G means treasure. Yes, treasure. Treasure. Though you are writing S here, but you are spelling Z sound. So when it is sounding as Z, treasure, vision. So you are writing S letter, but you are spelling, you are pronouncing it as a G. So when it is sounding as G, you have to write a dark curve of it. Yes, so dark curve of it. Yes, dark curve of it. So how to write F means it is a light curve on the line, and here V how to write means it is a dark curve on the line. So F and V are paired one. Lighter one is F and dark one is V. Next, TH, it, TH, T. So how to write these both means lighter one is it and T means darker one. So these are paired one. Next, S and Z, they both are paired one. S means lighter one, same curve, and Z means same curve. These both are paired one. So light means S, dark means Z. Ish and G. So when you write SH or ZH, though you are not writing ZH, it's sounds like a G means you have to write this curve, dark curve, and lighter curve is a ish. Lighter curve is a ish. So here, if you observe the first 8 consonants, when you represent in straight strokes, they are called as explodants. So first 8 consonants are straight strokes, but the next 8 consonants are, they are curved. Yes, they are curved strokes. So next 8 consonants, when you write, they are represented in upright or sloping curve. They are called continuants. Continuants. So we have discussed about first 8 strokes, straight strokes, and next 8 strokes as curved strokes. So we will see the next concept about nasals. So we have discussed about first 8 straight strokes and next 8 curved strokes. So next we are going to discuss about nasals, liquids, coalescence, aspirate. So nasals. Nasals means it is nothing but M, N in letters. So how to write M? In shorthand form, we spell M as a M only. We sound sounding as M only. So when it is going to sound like so, M means, so we will write on this line as a lighter one, M. That means you have to write horizontal strokes to M and ing. Yes, so M is a horizontal stroke on the letter towards the towards the line. So M letter, how we have to write in shorthand means it is M towards the line. If you want to write met or sing, I think all these words are very easy to know the meaning. I think only adhere is the little difficult one, I think so. So except adhere, remaining all meanings you know, I think so. Adhere is nothing but it is promise. The meaning of adhere is promise. So no need to say all these meanings, I think so. So I am not saying the meanings of these words because all words are very easy. Yes. So okay, when you write met or seem, yes, so to write met or sim, there is a presence of M, no. To write that met or sim, you have to represent M letter with this horizontal curved stroke. Yes, here we represented horizontal curved stroke. So it should be towards the line, on the line. Next, here N. How to write N? N letter you have to write, it sounds as a N. You have to write, it is also a lighter stroke, just on the line only, curved one. Yes, so it is a horizontal curve on the line. When you write N letter in the shorthand means how you have to write, like so. Yes, so when you write net or seen, how you will write letter N? You have to write letter N this curved manner. Next, here ing. When you write ing form, when you spell ing, how you have to write means it is a pair of N. That means how you will write N, like so only you will write, but it should be dark. Yes, so the dark form of N is called as a ing. Yes, NG. When you write NG, we pronounce it as a ing. Yes, so when you are going to write ing, it should be dark. Words like kingly, long. So when you write NG form here, yes, there is no ing, but here it is only NG. So when you are going to write NG by pronouncing it as a ing, when you spell it kingly, ing form is coming in. Long, long. So when it is sounding like so, you have to represent this horizontal stroke. So these three horizontal strokes are known as nasals. Yes. Okay. So next we are going to liquids. Liquids is nothing but they will flows to union of other consonants. So liquids means if you take one consonant, it flows its unions to the other consonants. That means it makes a double consonants. So here liquids nothing but they will make a double consonants. It will have a double consonant. So like L, we spell as L. So L means like light, tile. How you will write L means it is also curve. Yes, light stroke only, it is a not dark one. Yes, so lightly you have to write. L means this stroke. Yes, L, like light, tile. Next R, how you have to write R? When you pronounce it R, A-R, R or Ray, Ray. Yes, then you have to write. How means? R means it is downward. Ray means it is upward. Do you remember, children, when you write che, you will write from up to down. But here, when you write re, it is from down to up. Yes, when you write che, it is from up to down. But when you write re, it is from down to up. They both look alike. Yes, so that's why I am saying this many times. So when you write che, it is from up to down, but we are writing here ray. So ray means from down to up. So how you will represent L and R means L is represented by this stroke and R means you can write this stroke or else this stroke. When you have to write like this and like this, I am going to explain you in the next sessions. So tire means you are going to write first stroke. Right means then you are going to write ray. So when you are going to write this ray and tire, I will explain you in detail in next sessions. Next, W. So liquids we have completed now. Next we are going to coalescence. W. The first one is W, way. So when you want to write wet or away, what you have to write means you have to write its stroke as like this. Yes, like this. It precedes the ovals. Ovals will precede here. Yes, to these strokes, oval will precede here. So for W, how you have to write? This is the stroke to write W. Yes, when you want to write a W word, a word which is having W letter, you have to write W letter like this. Next, Y. So Y, A. It sounds like A. These both are coalescence. A. So A means yet, word yet. Ayah, ayah. So when you want to write these type of words, you have to write A in this form. The stroke of A is this one. It is also lighter one only. Yes, up to now all are light strokes only except ing. M, N, L, R, W, way, A. All these are light strokes only except ing. Next, last one, H. How to write this H in short form? So in shorthand form, how we have to write this H means this H form can be called as aspirate. Last topic we are going to discuss about last topic, aspirate. It sounds like hey. Hey means like words, we can take words like high, adhere. The meaning of adhere already I told, promise. So when you take these words high or adhere, adhere, what happens? What type of H you have to write? It's the H having two types of strokes. That is from up to down, and next one is from down to up. Yes. So when you are going to write high, first H you have to write, and when you are going to write adhere, you are going to write second stroke. So that also I will say when to write first stroke and when to write second stroke. Yes, yes. So now you know what are nasals, what are liquids, what are coalescence, and what is aspirant. So here if you observe, M letter you have to write horizontal strokes, N letter horizontal stroke on the line, and ing letter horizontal stroke. Next, all these M and ing are called as a nasals. Next, L or L are called as a liquids. L letter like so, R letter like so. So R and second one is Ray. Ray and Che will look alike. They both look like same one. But when you write Che, you have to write from up to down, and when you write Ray, you have to write from down to up. Next, W, Y. They both are coalescence. So when you write way sound, you have to represent W as tick mark. Like tick mark, you have to write. It is a lighter stroke. Next, A. When you get Y letter, when it sounds like A, you have to write reverse of the W. So it is Y. Next, last one, aspirate. For H letter, how you have to write in shorthand means it is having two forms. This is the first stroke and this is the second stroke. These both are H only. To represent H, these two strokes are used. Yes, so to which letter we are going to write which stroke, now you understood, I think so. So now we have seen all the consonant forms. First 8 straight strokes and next 8 curved strokes, and next all these horizontal strokes, liquids, coalescence and aspirate. So this is all about consonants. So guys, if you want to learn shorthand, which you should have patience, because you have to do number of times practice. If you practice only, you can learn shorthand, otherwise you can't. Yes, to practice this, first you have to buy a rule notebook, single rule notebook. So on that book you have to take a pencil, and if you want to practice from now, you start doing that, take a notebook and start practicing. Just write first all the letters, afterwards that letters you write in shorthand. Yes, so just practice them for one line, write one letter, p p p, just repeat it. So by repeating it, you can get that letter, you can remember that letter. That means you are going again to LKG. Which LKG? Shorthand LKG. Yes, so now you are again going to learn alphabet in shorthand. Yes, so just you have to pay somewhat interest, and you should have somewhat patience, then you can learn this shorthand, otherwise you won't get. And next, if you are feeling bored at first only, this shorthand will get bored. After that, when you are capable of writing these words in shorthand, you will feel very happy, I'm sure about it. But at starting stage, you have to practice them number of times. At that time you feel bored, but don't feel bored. For more updates, subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment.